Hey guys, this is a live stream. I'm just testing out a new mic I just got. It's a Zax Sound mic that I just got from Amazon. I got it in the mail today. Uh, if it works well, I will be using it for my live streams in the future. So I just wanted to test and see how well it did. Also, I got another live stream planned for tomorrow. I've got a poll up on my. Hey, Shadow. How's the sound coming through? Is it sound okay? I know there's possibly a little bit of static to it, and I will try to solve that for tomorrow, but I don't know. Um, Yay! Okay, good. So, yeah, I will be using this for my live streams from now on. Awesome. Okay, but so that's really good. I am glad that I ended up choosing this mic. I saw a lot of good reviews for it. So, and it came in within 2 days. So, I am very happy about that. Also, showing off my necklace, Heart of the Ocean. Uh, so, and they both came in the same day. So I put the order for both for 2 days shipping, and it they ended up coming in today. I am so glad. So, um, yeah, and I have no idea what the topic's going to be for tomorrow. So that's why I got the poll up on my Mino right now. And apparently it's a three-way tie so far, or at least the last time I checked it, it was a three-way tie between the Death Note anime, Edward Scissorhands, and Nightmare Before Christmas. So it was like, I love my Amino family. Y'all guys are voting on stuff that I actually know about. What time of the live stream? I'm trying to do it every Tuesday at 3 Eastern Standard Time. If I have to change that time, I will. Because I know some of you guys are in different time zones. So, but last week it was, what time do you get out of school? Like, I don't know how many hours you are behind me. Because as of right now, oop, hand over camera, whoops. As of right now, it's 7:14. So, thank goodness for Fitbit that you can tap and it gives you the time. Uh, yeah, it's 7:14 right now. So, I don't know how many hours you are behind me. And I know one of our group is from Oklahoma. You're an hour behind me. 5:10 here. I know another one of our group is in Oklahoma. So I don't know how many hours that is behind me. Uh, I might have to wait and make the live stream at 6 instead then. Depending on when everybody... Okay, she's also an hour behind. Oh, okay, that's good. So, I may change the time to 6 Eastern Standard Time then. That way it can give more people time to be on um, enjoying the live stream. So I can make that announcement that the new time for the live streams will be at 6 Eastern Standard Time. That'll be good. Hey, if Death's here, I'll get him to join in. If he actually will. I don't know if he'll actually join in. But he's been having to help our uh, ex roommate with a couple of things, so it so he's gone every Monday and Wednesday night, uh, while I do my own thing, and then yes, I know. I've been telling him to try to come back to Amino, but it's just yeah. um, things have been really stressful for both of us right now, and it's just uh really difficult. So he's been like on the go like constantly. Um, and hadn't had the time to get back on Amino. It was like I'm surprised I actually have more time to get on Amino than I had in the past, like over the past month or so. So yeah, I'll try to if he's home around that time, I will try to get him to join. Last live stream was about an hour or so. I didn't really get many people joining. Um, then I made a little bit longer second part to the live stream. But he was gone at that time. But if it's at 6, that means he may end up showing up. If not, I'll see if I can try to keep the live stream going as long as possible to see if I can stall until he gets home. No telling when that'll be. But yeah, he left a little while ago to go back to our um roommates, and yeah. So hopefully things will pan out. Hopefully more people can get on at 6. That way the live stream would be a little better instead of one person just asking questions like Jackal was on the second part of my last live stream. And then the first part of the live stream was somebody else asking questions about the Titanic. Which I will update some facts that I gave in that video. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, speaking of Titanic, I got a magazine. I know this is backwards. I know this is totally backwards. At least it is on my camera. I got this too, which is really cool. Yeah, I got the magazine as well. And I was like, that so fits in with the fact that I got my necklace today. That's awesome. I was like, I kind of wish I had had this for the Titanic live stream. I probably should have waited to do the Titanic live stream this week and had something else last week. But you live and you learn. Hopefully though, it'll actually be something. The topic this week will be something that I actually know. That's why it was like, because Jackal put up Sword Art Online. The choices were Sword Art Online, Nightmare Before Christmas, Death Note, House Moving Castle, and Edward Scissorhands. So it's like, because Jackal suggested Nightmare Before Christmas and Sword Art Online. Yes, you do. It's like, Sword Art Online, I don't know much about that anime. And then I didn't get anybody else suggesting, so that's why I went ahead and I was like, well, at least Nightmare Before Christmas is something I know. So that's why I put up Death Note, Edward Scissorhands, and House Moving Castle, because it's like, these are other stuff I know. So at least if Sword Art Online doesn't get picked, at least it's something I know about, because Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm at least completely obsessed with it. As is Edward Scissorhands. So, and then Death Note I really like, and House Moving Castle is like one of my favorite, Studio Ghibli Hayao Miyazaki films. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't seen Sword Art Online, but Death Note I have. I've seen the first 2 Japanese, well, live action movies they did with the Japanese actors. Oh, Kanichi Matsuyama as L. I had a little crush on him for a while. Same thing with the one who played Light. And I thought that was really cool that they got the English voice actors back to dub them. But I've seen those two movies. I've fully seen the Death Note anime. Have not seen the Netflix version yet. I've heard so many bad things about the Netflix version. So I'm kind of reserving. Yes, I know, right? I was like, my life, all the sugar. At least that was me when I was younger. I'm not too into sugar right now. I actually can't eat that much sugar because it hurts my teeth. And it's like, I can't eat my favorite candies anymore. Sad face, tear. um, which what happened there? Hellos. How are yous? I had itchy in my eye. Well, I used to be really big on Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's Pieces, Butterfingers, Kit Kats, Almond Joys, stuff like that. But it's just like, uh, back when I was pregnant with my daughter, I ended up getting I had to fill in cavities. So, when they numbed the gums, they actually went down too far with the drill and hit the nerves in my gums and on both sides. So now every time I eat some kind of sugar or eat something extremely cold, like ice cream or something like that, it starts screwing with my teeth and hurts like heck. I was like, I hate it. I have to stay away from my sweets. I wasn't as bad as Elle, though. I wasn't, but yeah. But yeah, seriously though. But I miss eating my candy. But yeah, it's like I've seen all of Death Note. Uh, yeah, I know, right? It does suck. But yeah, like I said, I've seen all of Death Note, the anime at least. I did not see the new movie. When it comes to live action movies based on anime, I kind of reserve my judgment for it. I did just recently watch the Full Metal Alchemist one. Confused. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, what went with my dad? That's because my dad, he's a diabetic. So my mom would constantly bring sweet cakes and stuff like that in the house because it's like, oh, my dad's not going to eat them because he's diabetic. He doesn't have that much of a sweet tooth. My mom and I only get one of the cakes and the rest of them are gone because my dad will eat them all up. And it's like, and so my mom's gotten to the point where she just hides them in her room so he doesn't find them. It's really funny. So that's what we had to do, and it got to the point where we just couldn't bring sweets in the house, period, before I moved out. So when I would go up to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or on vacations and stuff, when it was just me and her, that's when we would get our sweets and stuff because we knew that my dad wouldn't be there to actually eat them all, and it would just be something to like snack on at night or something, or eat on if we needed a little bit of nourishment or something at the time. So, but yeah, my dad has to eat like every so often to keep his sugar up and to keep his sugar level. So, although he eats like the sweets like crazy, even though he says he doesn't. It's like, yeah, right, Dad. Sure, whatever you want to tell yourself. Yay, I actually got 4 viewers now, it looks like. I only had between 1 and 2 on my other live streams. Maybe I do need to set my times to about 6 or 7 my time. Um, oh man. That's crazy though. Yeah, that's like my dad. My mom will get the sweets and stuff, and my dad will eat them in like 2 days. He'll be gone. It's like, seriously, I only got one. Or my daughter will go grab them when nobody's watching. Like, 4-year-old, you know better than to go and get stuff without asking. Dude, this is the bad thing, because, like, my dad's like, oh, we need to watch what we give her. Don't give her sweets. Don't give her this. And then here's my dad giving her, like, oatmeal cream pies and little, pecan pinwheel things and little snack cakes. I'm like, I thought you were the one that sweets. It's like, you hypocrite! But, yeah, anyway. I'm just wondering what, like, I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But, anyway, like I said, I saw the Full Metal Alchemist live action movie on Netflix, and, pretty good. Plots were weird, but other than that, it was pretty good. Wow. So, were they supposed to be his and told you to hide them in your room, or were they yours and you were just hiding them so your mom didn't get them? Because they were your dad's, and it's like out of sight, out of mind, kind of forget they're hidden. Oh, okay. I actually used to not like Oreos. I used to hate Oreos. Well, at least I would eat the cream out of them and then put the cookies aside or give them to my mom. Now I'll actually just like eat them with milk, and I love them now. So same thing with chocolate chip cookies. I used to not really like chocolate chip cookies, and I would eat them. And like now I eat them with milk. So does my daughter. But yeah, so that's the sweets. Oh, I just thought about it. We're supposed to be getting a PS4 from Aww. You give them half of them at least. Share them. I just thought about something. We're supposed to be getting a PS4 from Death's brother very, very soon. This mic is supposed to work with the PS4. I could do gaming live streams again. If anybody has Twitch. I know, right? Well, what happened was his brother ended up getting a Pro. He went and got the special edition of Spider-Man PS4 Pro because it was a special edition that came out with a new Spider-Man game. And the one he's given us is his old 500 gigabyte PS4. So, originally he was going to make us buy it, and then I guess he just like, well, I gotta get rid of it. So, oh crap, that sucks. I'm sorry. We was like, we never had an Xbox One. My ex-brother-in-law had an Xbox 360. And funny thing is, we had to go get the dang thing repaired because my daughter, when she was still learning how to walk, she ended up going and sitting on the disc tray of the 360 and ended up messing it up. So we ended up having to go and get that repaired before my ex brother-in-law killed us. But hey, that's good. At least you're getting a new one. I kind of wish I had a Xbox and PS4. I like I'm a PlayStation fan myself, but there are a few games on the 360 that I like the Fable series. My One of my favorite games for 360 was Fable 3, and I would love to be able to play that again. I think they were bringing out an anthology of all the Fable games or something. I might be wrong, but I thought I heard that, and I so want it. And I'm actually excited because of the PlayStation 4. I'm trying to remember the games. I got two games. I just recently got two games for the PS4 to get ready for when we get it. It's a one was ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, I believe, the Tamriel edition, and I can't remember the other was a game that I was really, 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 really wanting. And oh, The Last of Us. I think it was The Last of Us because I ended up playing that when I originally had the PlayStation 4 with my ex-husband and ex-brother-in-law, and that ended up being my favorite PlayStation game because of the graphics and the story behind it was so nice. PlayStation, they have a lot more stuff out for the PlayStation. There's not that many games for the Xbox that I want to play or like to play. Like I said, the Fable series was the only thing I really enjoyed off of Xbox. I did play Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox, but they ended up bringing that out for PlayStation 4. So I got to play it again on the PlayStation 4, which I actually liked it on the PlayStation a lot better than I did on the Xbox. But when you got stuff like that, when it's strictly Xbox, like Fable or Halo, then that's when it's good to have the Xbox. But for me, it makes more sense in my opinion, to have a PlayStation 4 because I play more PlayStation games. Especially because Kingdom Hearts, one of my all-time favorite games, because they brought out Kingdom Hearts. Dame! Hi, Dame! Oh my gosh, long time no see, Dame. um, After the longest time, they finally brought out Kingdom Hearts 1.5, which was like 1, 2, and another game. I can't remember, but it was all the Kingdom Hearts games up till now. Sorry, Shadow. This is my friend Dame. I know her from IMVU, and Dame is my friend Shadow. One of my friends from Amino. But yeah, so Kingdom Hearts is one of my biggest games. That's another big reason why I like having a PlayStation, because Kingdom Hearts is strictly PlayStation 4. Well, PlayStation series, not just strictly PlayStation 4. But then also Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be coming out like at the beginning of next year, and I'm like, I am so flipping excited for it, and I'm glad we're getting the PlayStation 4 because that means once I get the money up, I could get both 1.5, 2.8, and whatever else has been out for the PlayStation so far for Kingdom Hearts, which, like I said, is every Kingdom Hearts game that has been made except for 3, since 3 hasn't come out. This is like 2.5 and 2.8. That's what it is. It's 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8. Yes, I know. I love it too. It's like, ah. I was like, I can't go get my Kingdom Key right now. Once I'm actually getting a laptop and desktop from a friend soon. Dame, you might remember Rin from IMVU. He was mine and Death's advisor in our empire. It's Ashvin Rin Wolf or something like that was his full name. Yeah, he's fixing us up a laptop and a desktop, and he's gonna be sending it to us soon, very soon. So hopefully that means I can stop live streaming off of my phone and be able to do a laptop now. Or the desktop. I would probably do the desktop setup, honestly, because I would have the desk for the mic and stuff. Which, Dame, since you're coming in late, I'm actually going to be starting to do live streams every Tuesday at either 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending. But I'm going to have a new topic each week, each Tuesday to live stream about. So, I'm still probably going to try to do my This Day in History or maybe This Week in History, so I'm not uploading so much. So I'll pick a This Week in History probably around Wednesday or Thursday to do, or maybe Friday to do. And then Tuesdays is going to be set aside for the live streams. Or the topic live streams. But, yeah, I know. That's why I said I'll probably upload like twice a week. Like, that, because This Day in History was just like, because I was gonna have to upload every day, and then just things got all hectic, so I wasn't able to upload every day like I said, like I wanted to. So that's why I figured live streams on Tuesdays, and then maybe a This Week in History like later on in the week, maybe like Friday or something, or This Week in Current, whatever. Yeah, I'm hoping it's entertaining to people. I'm also probably gonna start doing especially for the live. I might do regular live streams. Just I've been doing voice acting clips on the Smule Karaoke app, and I've actually been posting them on my Amino, and people have been really liking them. So I was thinking about people giving me scripts or lines to do, and that I would try to do the lines if I could. Um, for the live stream too. So like, I might for the topic for every week try to figure out like what would be their favorite line or something from said movie, and I would try to do the line, kind of like honest trailers, like, oh, say this comment at the end of the video in this epic voice or something like that. So I might end up doing something like that for the live stream. But yeah, I was testing out because I got a new mic. It's a Zax Sound mic that I got from Amazon. So I don't have to go through my internal mic anymore on my phone. So that's why I was like, that's why I was doing a live stream today, just to test the mic and see how it works and everything. Yay! Thank you. I hope everything actually works. Really, really want to start getting more videos on the channel. Everything. I might. I hope I don't overstep yours because you do the creepypasta readings and stuff. I might start doing something like that, or maybe fun stories. I don't know. I might, maybe for the month of Halloween, I'll upload a creepypasta each week, just for the month of Halloween. But other times might do like little story readings. I don't know. Yeah, because I didn't want to overstep you because you're the one that does the creepy pasta readings. So that's why I was like, I might just save that for October. Just, because that's more the month for them. So I do like one of those every week. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Like some of them I haven't been able to get to listen to because of things being so hectic and everything. Um, but I'm kind of backtracking on some of your stuff. I'm like trying to go back at the beginning of the channel and listen to some of the stuff that you've done in the past and try to work up to now. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had been noticing that you've been posting those. Um, that's why I said like fairy tales. Yeah, I've noticed that with the voices and stuff. But that's why I said like I'll do creepy pastas for the month of October since Halloween and stuff like that. Try to do a Halloween setting. Yes, yes, I do remember hearing that one. That one was really good. Um, I I'm just trying to figure out what day to do them. Uh, because hopefully we'll be decorating for Halloween. Hopefully, and like I said, hopefully I'll have the laptop and the desktop and our ex roommate moved out, so we were gonna change his room into like a gaming room. So we may put the desktop in there for a gaming room since there's an AC in there. So I'll probably set up in there to do live streams instead of my bedroom. It'd be a lot easier, and hopefully we'll get to decorate through there for Halloween, and we'll be able to do the live streams with the Halloween decorations. I'm really hoping so. Um, because Death loves Halloween and so do I. Which he's actually going to be doing zombie farms. Which am I doing? Sure, I can do that. If I can figure out how I would need to figure out what I lost my train of thought. What app or not app, but what program to use uh to get the reactions, like to play the video and then do the reactions and stuff. Like I know Markiplier and Jacksepticeye do that all the time with their gaming videos, but I don't know what program they end up using for the like the window up at the top for their faces and then the gameplay and stuff like that. Like I said, once we get the desktop and the laptop, I could probably figure out some programs and stuff to use for that. I also need to figure out editing programs. I've got like a small little editing program on my phone right now. um, which I actually made an intro, my new intro. I haven't been doing that for the live streams, of course, because I can't really do that for the live stream. But view it in another tab and hear it from there. Yeah, I can. That's well, yeah, I'd have to feed the sound through the computer, and if I got my headphones in, I wouldn't be able to hear the sound through the computer. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out to do. I've still got actually it's next month, September, October. Yeah. So and so this is the 10th. Ren is supposed to be sending out those computers. He told me yesterday it would be in 2 days. So tomorrow he should be sending them out. So I've got until October 1st to figure out all my editing and all my programs and stuff that I need for live streams and stuff like that. So I actually did hear about one that was supposed to be good for YouTube live streams. That Markiplier used, and I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look for it again. But I'll do a blind reaction to it. And I'll actually probably, well, I was gonna say a blind reaction to movies and stuff too, like review on Halloween movies, but copyright. YouTube is getting really bad on the copyright crap lately. Sorry for jiggling the camera or phone. But yeah, so I think I would just stick with reading the creepypastas, honestly. Especially because I got the mic now. But I wish I could figure out a way to do my voice acting clips and put them on Smule. Yes, they do. I agree. Honestly, I do agree, and I know a lot of other YouTube creators think that too. Because they've gotten way, way out of hand. And it's like, the people that are making the money, they let them get away with. Logan Paul. And then the other smaller creators, they're really like, beating them down and stuff like that. That's why, like, I'm afraid to do anything with the reviews now. Because, I was wanting to do TV and movie reviews, and it's like, oh, even people like Nostalgia Critic were getting hit by the copyright. And he's like, reviewers out there. And then Anime America was another one that did a lot of anime reviews. It's like, they're big ones that are getting hit with this copyright crap. If they're big and get hit, what's me, like a small creator, gonna do? What's gonna happen to me if I do it? So, yeah. Hopefully I can figure something out, though. It's like, gotta get a good, I don't know if I had to get an external webcam for that desktop or not. Now I'm going into my own thoughts. Yes, they do need to stop. They really, really do. I agree. The YouTube community needs to, the creator community needs to step up and protest. I know that's what one thing, it was like, hashtag WTF, where's the fair use, or WTFU, hashtag where's the fair use, that was going around for a while, when Nostalgia Critic and Anime America and a lot of the other content creators were getting hit with copyright and stuff like that, because their reviews are supposed to be for fair use, especially if you give credit to... Oh, bye, Shadow. But yeah, because I know they said, like, because it's like, it was supposed to, because, I'm trying to remember, I think as long as you give credit, and you're using it in a fun / educational way, you are allowed to use the content. Like, even a couple of the videos I've got, like, Orion ended up making me an opening for my TV and movie reviews. It had like Game of Thrones, and a couple other clips from like Hayao Miyazaki's My Neighbor Totoro and stuff like that. I didn't get hit with a copyright strike, but it does say, hey, your video contains copyright from so and so and so and so and so and so, may not be eligible for monetization. And it's like, well, oh, I know, she's actually apologized to me in death. So, she's back on speaking terms with us. But I know she's been really busy a lot as well. There's something about her job. I can't remember. I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to her about that name. I don't know. This with me being busy and her being busy, we haven't really been able to talk that much, but we are at least back on speaking terms. So, um, but yeah, like I said, I don't know. But going back to the video idea, I'm hoping I can figure something out because I really want to start getting my channel up and more views, more videos, and hopefully one day I can get up enough views and enough videos and enough subscribers to for monetization. I have to have so many subscribers, so much watch time, so many views to be eligible for monetization. And that's what I'm kind of wanting to do. It was like, I'm not just wanting to go for the monetization. I want to do the YouTube thing as it's something I like, as something I see other people do, and it's something I've always wanted to try to do. So I'm just hoping that I can do it. So I'm just thinking of different ideas. That's why I thought live streams every Tuesday. At least it'll be something that I can do to upload every week and keep the channel alive instead of like, oh, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video next week. I'm going to do a video next week. 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, a month later, and a video still hadn't been posted. And it's like, anybody that has been looking forward to the uploads, I've been letting them down. So that's why I was like, I need to do something where I can upload, like, even if it's just once a week. At least the live stream will be once a week thing until I can figure out other stuff to do. And so that's why I'm doing topic ones every week. On Amino, I'll post like, okay, hey, what should be the topic for this week? Here's your choices. Or I at least take suggestions. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's like, because it's like I said, on Amino, like, Shadows from Amino, she's one of my friends. I put a poll on Amino, or I put a thing up on Amino. I was like, okay, so what are your suggestions for this week? Your suggestions will be put in a poll. If I don't get any of that many suggestions, I'll put some choices of my own in there, and whatever's the winner will be the topic for Tuesday. So right now it's Sword Art Online, Edward Scissorhands, Nightmare Before Christmas, Death Note, and Howl's Moving Castle are the poll choices for the live stream tomorrow. So whatever the live stream, whatever ends up being the choice will be the topic of the live stream, and we'll just like sit and talk. Because last week I had Titanic. It was like anything having to do with the movie versus the real ship and everything else like that. I may end up deleting that and redoing that in the future because I didn't have that many people talking about it. So I may wait and redo that next April just as a Titanic tribute thing. But I know that was just like at least a start out thing. Also, sorry, camera. Also, speaking of Titanic, I got a Heart of the Ocean necklace in Amazon along with my mic. So I'm happy for that. But so I was like, so far, yes, I know. I was like, it's not as big as I thought it was because the one in the movie was a lot bigger than that. But I was like, actually, for the size that it is, it's still really pretty. And the bigger one just would have been like that on me. Well, I can get the camera down a little bit further, but it would have like this on me, and it would have been like, that's too much, too big. So, exactly, it's just right for me. So, I actually really like it. It's like it's just the right size for me. I like it a lot. Um, but yeah, so the live streams are gonna be like I said, every Tuesday at either 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you end up wanting to join, you can. I'm hoping at least around that time I'll have more people joining me for the live streams. I just hope I don't end up like rambling a lot. Welcome back, Shadow. Yeah. Oh, I know I'm doing a lot of rambling for about an hour worth of a video, and for anybody that watches this later on and is actually will stick through this when actually is uploaded later, I do apologize for the rambling. But yeah. So at least ideas for the live stream I'll be doing each week, and then possibly the This Week in History. For Halloween, October, I'll be doing creepypasta readings. If I can find some good ones. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing the Disney ones. The Abandoned by Disney and stuff like that. Those are like my favorite creepypastas. I might even do some. Give me a spoiler. Oh, okay. What kind of spoiler? The butler did it? No, I'm kidding. Original Corpse Bride story? When I hear corpse... So... Tim Burton's Corpse Bride was based on a Russian story? Okay, I did not know it was an original story. I thought it was something he came up with. That's actually pretty interesting. Well, it's also like the Little Match Girl. There was a movie like I used to watch when I was younger that came out in I think the early 90s, late 80s. That's cool. I'll be sure to listen to it. But yeah, it's like the Little Match Girl because like I said, there was this movie that I used to watch growing up, and it had Keira Knightley, or not Keira Knightley. Oh gosh, Keisha Pulliam, I think is her name. Little girl who played Rudy on the Cosby Show was she played the Little Match Girl, and Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls was in it as well. But that was a movie I grew up on, and I come to find out later that it was actually based on, I believe it was another Russian story, if I remember correctly. And that story was a lot sadder. Because Disney did a little cartoon version of the Little Match Girl. And it's like, it was a lot more sad than the version of the movie I used to watch. And I was like, oh wow, this is different. And I almost cried while watching that because it's like, wow. uh, but yeah, I didn't know that was based on another story. But I was like, leave it to Disney to teach me something. I figured, because I was like, I figured Russian because the cartoon, like, all the writing in the little cartoon was all the writing was in Russian. So that's what I figured. Yeah, I know it is enlightening. Cause like in the movie, the little match girl was already an angel. And she was a Christmas angel and brought the Christmas spirit and love and passion to a family that had basically become estranged over the years. And then with the original story, the little girl ended up, like, if I remember correctly, she was beaten by her father because he was an alcoholic and she was forced to sell the matches every day. And one day it was really cold and she hadn't sold that many matches and she was scared to go back home to her father because she didn't want him to beat her. So she stood out in the cold, and when she looked into the flames, she saw a life that she wished she had, and a life where she could have been with her grandmother and how warm and loving her grandmother was. And then in the end, she died, frozen to death in the snow. I'm like, oh my god! And then the fact that her grandmother comes and takes her, or her grandmother's spirit comes and takes her spirit away in the end. I'm like, I was like, my eyes are slightly tearing up just thinking about that story. But it's like, oh my gosh, that is so much different. I was like, that's the real story. What? This is a lot darker. It's like, I thought Disney was supposed to stay away from the darker stuff, and here they show a little kid dying in the snow, and what the hell? Oh yeah, I would. I definitely would. I would love to hear your narration of it. That would be really good. And I did hear the story, my story you did for 9/11 too, which incidentally tomorrow is 9/11. So um, I was honestly thinking, oh wow, I know I need to say something tomorrow in the live stream about that. Uh, I just actually I am kind of glad I don't have TV right now because I know every station's going to be playing something about 9/11. It's like I already cry enough when I come across those videos on YouTube. I don't want to hear it 24 hours. um all of this, and I'm a conspiracy nut, so I also find a lot of these videos that's like conspiracies and crap like that. I know I shouldn't, especially over something like that, but yes, I go to the weird side of YouTube when it ends up coming to conspiracies and all that. But I'm surprised I haven't started doing conspiracy theories on my channel yet. That was another idea I had too, was conspiracy theories, but I'd probably get a lot of flippin' hate about that. Especially because I know one of the biggest conspiracy theories that I remember happening, or they think is a big conspiracy theory, because they thought it was a false flag event, was, other than 9/11, was Sandy Hook. And it's like, oh, Sandy Hook never happened. Oh, here's the proof that all these kids and teachers weren't killed. Just like, So I started delving into what the conspiracy theories were saying, anything, and I went to the weird side of YouTube again. Stay away from the weird side of YouTube. It sucks you in. I've done that before. Like, I'll start off on a video like one of the YouTubers I watch is Blame It on George. And yeah, exactly, you can never leave. Like, one time I was it's like, speaking of like 9/11, I was watching the YouTuber. I was watching Blame It on George, and he does these like a lot of these videos of, yes, I know, I do. I'm sorry, Shadow. I'm sorry you're confused, but yeah, I was watching a video by Blame It on George, and it was like top 10 cartoons or video. Oh, it was top 10 video games affected by 9/11, or videos and like video games and TV shows or something affected by 9/11, because it was talking about how these video games had like references to the towers being blown up or something like that, and they thought it was inappropriate for that, especially after 9/11, so they'd have to go back in and completely change the game or change the plot of a game because of that, because they didn't want to be insensitive since it was coming out after 9/11, or if it came out around like right before 9/11, and then they'd have to scrap it, pull it off the shelves, and rechange it. So I went from that video to a video of, oh, these news reports of the day it happened, to conspiracy theories as to, oh, it wasn't a plane, it was a bomb, to, oh, all these people are being hidden in this facility somewhere. I started going further, and I started going further and further down, like, and I can't remember what video made me stop and say, I'm on the weird side of YouTube again, and I need to leave very quickly. But it's like, it's interesting how the YouTube algorithm was like, you start on one thing and then end up on something completely different than what you started with. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy nut, so I like to hear a good conspiracy theory if it's good and backed up. Like, I mean, there are some, I will admit, there are some conspiracies about 9/11 that do sound plausible, but then there are others that are so flippin' out there, it's not even funny. So it's like, so that's why I said I went from one video with it being plausible to this, to something where it's completely unplausible, and I'm like, well, I've hit the weird side of YouTube again. How do I get back from here? I need to look at something else. Oh no, that would be really cool. That would be really, really cool and interesting. I'd like to hear that. You should totally narrate your story that you've been writing too. I know that would probably be pretty long. I am a little behind on it, just like I said, because of everything been going on. But from what I've read so far, I like it. You do really good writing. I need to, once I get the computers, I need to start writing again. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little behind on it, but from what I've read of it, I do like it. And I honestly need to start writing again myself, because I had I, oh, I am trying to remember. I've had so many flipping things on my mind. It's just like, sometimes it's like I can't even remember my own. Oh, I'm sorry, Shadow. No, it's just like well, I started out by saying that tomorrow is the anniversary of 9/11. And then I said, something about the weird side of YouTube, because it's like I'll start, and I gave an example of how I did that, because I went from one video talking about how video games were affected by 9/11 and had to be completely changed because they didn't want to be insensitive to 9/11, to videos about the news reports of when 9/11 happened, to conspiracy theories, or to videos of people's last moments in the buildings and on the planes, to the conspiracy theory, like the plausible conspiracy theories, to the non-plausible conspiracy theories. And then that's when I said, I fit the weird side of YouTube again. How do I get back from here? I need to go back and watch something like Markiplier or something to get out of this side of YouTube. So that's what I do. That I usually have to go like, yep, that's enough of this side. Let's go watch something else. And let's see where that algorithm will take me. Yeah, I am sorry for confusing you. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh, my video was lagging for a second there. It is lagging. I don't know if it's lagging for you guys, but it is for me. Yeah, it is lagging like crazy for me. I'm hoping that's not my internet. Well, no, it shouldn't be. Then I got a crap ton of notifications up top, so that's probably what it is. It's slowing everything down. Like, seriously, I hate when I get these, like, crap ton of notifications. I still got people inviting me to do voiceovers on Smule, which I might do a few in a little bit now that I've got the mic, and yeah. Well, no, the funny thing is, like, I have no idea what's going on with the internet right now, because it's like, at first I was told, oh yeah, the internet boxes have been put... Guano? Yes, all the notifications that I'm getting are... Most of the notifications I'm getting are from Amino. The others are, like, Yahoo. My Yahoo email and stuff. Most of the time it's flipping YouTube and Amino. She's like, I'll get about like 5 notifications from YouTube, and like, or 6 notifications from YouTube, and about 4 or 5. Yeah, that's true. That's true, same. And then I'll get like 5 from Amino. It's like, stop filling up my notifications. That's why half the time, like, when I'm in the middle of something, I'll just mute the chats on Amino, because people talking, like, every few seconds is like, I'm kind of busy and in the middle of doing something, and I don't like my phone, my pocket going every few minutes. So it's like, gotta mute. I'll come back to it later, but I gotta mute chat right now. Especially when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping for work and stuff, I'll have to, like, mute the chat, because I'll have to leave my sound on, like, just in case death calls me or something. So I'll have to leave my sound on, and then it'll be like, I've got my notification tone is the whistle from Mockingjay, so the salute whistle, or ruse whistle from Hunger Games. Wow, I just said it and lost it for a second. From Hunger Games. And so that, like, that whistle would be going off every few minutes, and it's like, oh god, why? Mute this chat. Or if somebody on a group on Facebook starts talking, then it'll howl every few minutes. So it's like, oh God, why? And then my YouTube notification is also, or my notification periods is the Hunger Games whistle. So Amino, YouTube, and whatever other notification. My texting notification is Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time saying, "All magic comes with a price," which is like my favorite line. Like, Rumpelstiltskin's like my favorite character from Once Upon a Time. That actually might be another topic that I come up with is Once Upon a Time. And 13 Reasons Why. But, yeah. Yes, they are. That's why I know the pub chat. That's why I have to mute it a lot. Because that's, like, regular chat in the flippin' Amino. Which, Dame, if you want to join Amino, you can. Join my Amino. Because I'm usually on there instead of Skype lately, so you could at least talk to me through there. Or at least message me and then let me know, hey, I'm here, so we can talk. Because I do miss talking to you, Dame. Okay, but yeah, I do miss talking to you, Dame. I wish I was on Skype more often, but then it just... Yeah, since everybody... The only person I really talk to on Skype now is whenever I get a chance to you, and then Ren when he messages me about the computers and stuff. You're welcome. That's why I said like at least like I was like I'm tempted to give you my cell phone number that way, like if I'm not on Skype it'll be like you could talk message me and like, hey, you want to talk on Skype or something, get on Skype, I want to talk or something like that. Or I've still got Skype on my phone, so you can still message me on Skype and I'll get the message. Either way. And now that I got this flippin' mic, it might be actually a lot better. Why not, Shadow? Like I said, there's only like 2 people I talk to on Skype. Yeah. Holy crap, it's picking up the train? Holy crap, that mic is sensitive. I didn't expect it to pick up the train. My my room is on the other side of the house. Like my room is on the back of the house. We live like right across the street from train tracks, of course. But um my yeah, my hey, I'll talk to you. I'm on Skype. I'll talk to you. Yes, it is. I'm surprised at how good a sound quality this mic is. That's why when I was looking it up on Amazon, I'm like, okay, so it works on the computer. It comes with an adapter to put on my phone. So I can use it with my well, the train's gone now. But yeah, the mic comes with an adapter for the phone. Comes with an adapter to use on the computer. And it's like, holy crap. And it said it was good for YouTube, it's good for Skype, it's good for all that. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. I understand, Shadow. That's okay. I know, you barely know me, so... Well, I've also known you a little longer than I've known Shadow Dame, so... Well, at least I know when I get the computers, when Death and I get the computers, I will be able to get back on IMVU. So that'll at least be good. Oh, okay, okay. You were talking to Dame. Oh, sorry. Yes, Dame is really nice and sweet, and she's been there for a lot of my episodes and crying, and like every time I had my depression and stuff, I could always go to talk to her, and she'd be there to help calm me down and everything when Death wasn't here or when our friend Orion wasn't. It helped me a lot through IMVU too, so yeah, I definitely trust Dame 100%. Okay, I know I keep moving a lot. Holy crap, I just. Yes, you are. You are abnormally polite. Hey, that's not a bad thing. He's like, that honestly isn't a bad thing. I just realized I've been doing this live stream for about an hour and 12 minutes. And it's been nothing but rambling about random crap. This is weird. No, this is weird though. I'm usually shy to get on the camera, especially live streaming on something like YouTube. And I'm actually getting on here and rambling like crazy. That's probably, yeah. It's like a vlog. It's a live stream vlog, pretty much. At least I had people to talk to on my last live stream. It didn't really have that many people to conversate with, except one person maybe asking me questions about like, oh, how big was the Titanic? Oh, how blah 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 blah, like different questions, like to see my knowledge of the Titanic and stuff like that. Which I have to correct. I said the Titanic had 6 decks. I believe it actually has 10 decks. Cause somebody asked me like how many decks or floors did the Titanic have, and I said I think 6. Because I said I think first class had 3, and then second class had 2, and then third class had 1. But I was wrong. I was actually looking through my Titanic magazine. Oh, if you need to go, Shadow, you can. I can actually end as like if you need to go, I can actually end my live stream, and Dame, you and I can get on Skype and talk if you want to. No, I think Jackal asked in the second part. In the first part, somebody asked as well, and like I said they had 6 floors, and it's like I said, first class had the first 3, and then second class had 2, and then or 4, something like that. I can't remember, but I was looking in the magazine, and I was like, and it said that the grand staircase spanned like 6 of the, what was it? 6 of the something floors, and it's like, or like 6 of the 10 floors, something like that. I'm like, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the grand staircase vertically spans 6 decks in the Titanic's first class section. And I was like, oh, okay, so first class had 6 decks. Then that means second class had I can't remember how many second class had, but I know that the Grand Staircase did end up on a couple of second class decks too. And then once it ended, then you can go down further into the third class decks of the ship. There's one game but speaking of Titanic, there's a game that's coming out online. It's called Titanic Honor and Glory. And they're building like a complete digital replica of the Titanic. And you get to explore every inch of the ship. And they've got a story that's going to be behind it. But I was like, I so want to play this. And then I asked Ren, I was like, I found the specs for the game. Like, for the computer specs for the game. And I screenshotted them and sent them to Ren. I was like, will the laptop or the desktop be able to cover these specs? And he's like, he said, even the gaming laptop I have, which is one of the good ones, won't even run these specs. I'm like, crap. Because it's like, oh, okay. I'll see you later, Dame. If you get a chance to come back, let me know, and I'll get on Skype with you and talk to you. Because I would love to talk to you on Skype again. I'll try, Dame. You have a good night, unless you get to come back later, and then I'll talk to you on Skype, like I said. But yeah, Shadow, I really want to play that game. It's like, I've seen walkthroughs of the demo. I've seen demo walkthroughs of the game, like of the Titanic game that they have on the game, and it's like the graphics are so nice, and then it gets to tell you like who's in what room and all that, and then like which of the actual passengers were in said rooms and stuff like that. So it's like, it's also educational along with having the game. Same to you, Dame. Have a good night. So it's like, it would be a really cool game. And honestly, I would love to try it in VR, but the VR specs for the computer, for the game, are even higher than if you weren't playing with the VR. So it's like, double crap. I can't do it. I was like, I wondered what kind of computer you would have to run those specs for the game. And I was like, crapazoid, crapola. I want to play the game. But hopefully they come out with a version that has lower specs that could be played on the computers we're getting. I hope. I really hope so. But, yeah, so until then, I guess just have to keep watching videos of it on YouTube. But, I think I've ran the live stream long enough, so I'm probably going to end it here and wait for it to set up, and then listen back to see how the mic sounded. So you guys said it was sounding good, so that's a good sign, and that means it'll be good for the live stream tomorrow. So I'll talk to you back on Amino, and for anybody that watches this back later, again, I'm sorry for the rambling, but I know, I'm sorry, but I've been keeping it going for like an hour and 20 minutes almost, and it's starting to lag, so Um, I'm at least gonna end it here, and that way, hopefully you can join the live stream tomorrow. That way, we can see what topic wins. Hopefully, it's something I know that way I can actually talk about it. Like, darn you, Jackal, for putting Sword Art Online on there because I know nothing about it. That's what I was telling him. I was like, oh, if that ends up being the winner, I'm gonna have to do some kind of um research on it, and that means I'd have a night of research. I hope you get a chance, and I hope some of the other people get to join too, because it's like, it would just suck if it. I mean, not that it's bad. I mean, I would love to at least have somebody I can converse with instead of just me like sitting here twiddling my thumbs, like, wow, this is a good live stream. I'm sitting here by myself, being creepy for you guys and rambling. That's why I think like I said, when we get the PlayStation 4, I'm probably gonna end up um live streaming the games too. Hopefully that'll end up really being really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream here. For the rest of you that watch later on, live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully it is going to be a topic that I end up knowing. And so it'll be the same, like every Tuesday at the same time, different topic each week. And so I will see you guys Tuesday.